Hello to every single one of you. Good morning. I believe, an hour late, almost an hour late. A lot is happening around the world. This is President Obonjo of Laughter Republic. Live TikTok is back. African TikTok is back. Here's the deal. There's a lot to talk about, but you will decide what you want me to talk about by asking me questions as soon as we start. We have started. Almost started, anyway. I will not start this live TikTok until I have 1,000 people watching me. If 1,000 people are not watching me today, then I will not start this live TikTok, even though it has started. 1,000 people need to be watching this, and we will open it up for discussion. You, the people, have the opportunity to ask me as many questions as you want. So we shall wait and see. A 1,000 people. There's a lot to talk about. From Nigeria to America, to the US, to Russia, to what is happening in Ukraine. There is a lot going on. Britain, let us not forget Britain. Let us not forget Europe. A lot is going on around the world. This is your opportunity to ask me questions. This is an opportunity for you to ask me questions. Quite a lot going on, and I know that you are worried out there, but I cannot start this live TikTok until I have 1,000 people on here. 1,000 people on here. I will answer all the questions. All the questions that you need answers for. I intend to answer them today. However, I need 1,000 people on here. Let's make it 1,000 people on here. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really do appreciate you all, but I cannot stand here or sit down because I'm not standing. Sit down here and only have less than 100 people watching me on here. We need 1,000 people, at least 1,000 people. Thank you so much. 1,000 people. Without 1,000 people watching me, I'm afraid I am not going to start this live TikTok with what is going to be an interesting conversation. Someone said 900 are still in bed. I need 1,000 people on here. 1,000 people watching me on here. Please do tell me, for those of you, the 100 of you watching me right now, where you're located. It's interesting to know which country you are watching me from and what you do for a living. Someone asked, why do I need 1,000? I will explain why I need 1,000 people watching me on here. Thank you. We have to make this 1,000 people. Without 1,000 people, I cannot start this live TikTok. Welcome from Nigeria. Welcome from Zambia. Welcome from New York. Welcome from Jamaica. Welcome every single one of you. We have 100 people watching me at the moment. That is not good enough. I'm sure if Donald Trump was on here, he will have well over 1,000 people watching him. All I'm asking for is 1,000 people. Welcome from the UK too. You will have an opportunity to come here and ask me any questions. But for now, I need 1,000 people watching me on here. We are making a note of your questions. There are lots of questions. What am I going to do about Donald Trump? Why do you need to know people for a living? That's private information. I love how you stand up to Trump. That is, I'm just reading the comments. Can you help me? Good morning from Haiti. I live in USA. Walt, I don't know what that actually means. Is Africa rising up? Someone said Walt. I have no idea what that means. Walt keeps repeating Walt. I work for New York City Department, Housing and Preservation. I have some questions for you. So this is going up. It's going up. It's going up. We need 1,000 people, at least 1,000 people. My people have said I shouldn't start until we have 1,000 people. I'm from California. Can you help us get some eggs? Ooh, Americans are asking for eggs on this platform. Are things so bad in America that they're asking for eggs? I should bring eggs from Africa, ship it to America. I'm from Botswana. I think it will be physically impossible to bring eggs from Laughter Republic to America, but thank you so much for your questions. You are doing well, sir. Greetings from Nigeria. It is absolutely ridiculous that Americans are begging for eggs on this platform. What is Donald Trump doing? Donald Trump has been in power for well over a month. What is he doing with the price of eggs? That is the question. Why would Americans be asking me to ship eggs from Africa? Someone said, don't worry about Donald Trump. Worry about your country. I am not worried about Donald Trump. Someone said, keep your African eggs. I find that racist. I am not the one who has said that I want to offer eggs to Americans. They're just basically saying that eggs are expensive. So someone on this platform asked me whether I can bring eggs from Africa. We have 141. I am totally shocked that Americans on this platform are begging for eggs. Americans on this platform are asking me to send eggs from Africa. It is shocking. Yeah, it's not that you haven't got eggs, but apparently eggs in America are so expensive. So someone is asking for African eggs. Laughter Republic eggs. Don't forget, I said I will not start this until I have 1,000 people on here. Well, I don't think they're joking. I genuinely don't think they are joking. There are people from America. If you had said to me that Americans are living under poverty, I would say no. But for Americans to ask me to send eggs from my country, African eggs, how are African eggs going to get in? Donald Trump will not allow African eggs to come into the US. $22 for a crate of eggs. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But today's discussion shouldn't just center on America. America is not the only country in the world. Today is focusing on other issues around the world. What is your view about Ukraine? What is your view about Donald Trump saying that Ukraine was invaded by Ukrainians, not Russia? I'm in total shock that Americans are asking me, begging me for eggs. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Some people are asking for clean water in America. So I'm going to write this down. Eggs People are begging for eggs. People are begging for clean water. Americans are begging for clean water. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 133 people. We need more people on here. I'm just making a list of the things Americans are asking me for. They've asked for African eggs. They've asked for clean water. What about the British? What do the British want? What do the British want from Laughter Republic? A 135 people are watching me. This is not good enough. I need more people. I need more people. Yeah. No, I am just reading. I'm just reading the comments. I am absolutely reading the comments. I am reading the comments. I'm just really shocked that the Americans here are asking me for eggs, clean water, and socks. But I don't want this discussion today to be about socks, eggs, and clean water. Thank you so much for joining me. Eggs, clean water, and socks. Unbelievable. I'm not sure I'm going to get 1,000 people, so we're going to make a start. We have 134 people this morning. 135. I was hoping we'll have at least, someone said wait till 185. I wanted 1,000 people on here watching me. 1,000 people. Why do I need so many? Because I'm president. I need that many people to start this conversation. So far, the questions or requests that I have received so far from people are mainly from Americans. Africans are not asking me for eggs. Africans are not asking me for clean water. Africans are not asking me for socks. Americans are the ones asking me for eggs, clean water, and socks on this platform. It's unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Africans are not begging me for eggs, clean water, and socks. Americans are. It's unbelievable. What has Donald Trump done over the last month that Americans are begging me on here for eggs, clean water, and socks? This is just truly unbelievable. I genuinely cannot believe that Americans are asking me for eggs, clean water, and socks on this platform. Surely Donald Trump should be signing executive orders on eggs, clean water, and socks for the American people. That is what he was voted for. Democracy is a mess. Okay. Someone said I should add they want toothbrush. So right now, since I have been on here, Americans, not Africans, Americans have been asking me for eggs. I should send eggs, clean water, socks, and toothbrushes. This is truly unbelievable. Now they're asking for gas, soap. Americans are asking me for the following since I have been here: eggs, clean water, socks, toothpaste, gas, and soap. These are not pork pies. I'm adding pork pies to the list. Right now we have 200 people. I genuinely do not believe. I think we are going to focus. What we are going to do is focus. American wants, someone said, send pilots. I genuinely cannot believe what I am seeing here. Africans are not asking me for eggs on this platform. Africans are not asking me for clean water. They're not asking me for socks. They're not asking me for toothbrushes. They're not asking me for gas. They're not asking me for soap. They're not asking me for pork pies or pilots. Africans are not asking me. There's a long list, almost 10 items on here where Africans are not even asking me. These are Americans. An American has asked me for rent money, if I can send rent money. What is Donald Trump doing that Americans are asking me for eggs, send eggs, clean water, socks, toothbrushes, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, and rent? It's now 200. I mean, this is not what I was planning to do today. I did not plan here to expect Americans to come onto this platform asking me for eggs, clean water, socks, toothpaste, toothbrush, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, and rent money. What has Donald Trump been doing over the last month? My God, someone said send diapers. I cannot believe it. Americans are asking me for diapers on this platform. I genuinely cannot believe what is going on here. Maybe this is what we need to focus on. I did not plan to come on here and focus on this. I cannot believe what I am experiencing. Good day to you all. It is 10:12. My name is President Obonjo of Laughter Republic. I'm usually here every Saturday to talk to people from around the world. But I cannot believe what I am experiencing today. I expected to have at least 1,000 people watching me so we can discuss issues. But every time I come here, I am dominated by Americans. Americans have shocked me beyond my comprehension. They have shocked me so much. It's unbelievable. They are asking for eggs, clean water, socks, toothpaste, toothbrushes, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, rent money, diapers, rice, butter, and beans. These are not Africans asking me for this on here. The world's largest economy in the world, the country that is supposed to be the greatest country on earth, its citizens are asking me. I better put beer on the list. They've asked for beer too. Putting me on the list. They asked for eggs, clean water, socks, toothbrushes, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, rent money, diapers, rice, butter, beans, and beer. Unbelievable. Someone has asked for Bud Light. Bud Light. You want me to bring Bud Light from Africa? Electric. Don't they have any light in America anymore? What I don't seem to understand is this. I genuinely can't believe. I'm sorry if I am laughing at the state of America right now. Someone said they need funds to build aircrafts. I will answer all these questions immediately once we have at least 1,000 people. I am not, someone wants PlayStation. So let me just get this right again. For those who think I am joking, you can see the comments on here. These are people, American citizens, are asking for African eggs, African built crafts, African clean water, African socks, African toothpaste, African toothbrush, African gas, African soap, African pork pies, African pilots, African rent money, African rice, African butter, African beans, African beer, and African Bud Light. Healthcare from America. This is what people want. This is so ridiculous that Americans are asking me for these items. I genuinely cannot believe what I am experiencing here this morning. I am derailed by the discussion I wanted to have. I just can't believe what I am experiencing. Someone is asking me for $2,000. American is asking me for $2,000 to sort out their cars. I don't know whether these people are joking. I have no idea, but I am pleased that we have 250 people on here watching me right now. My name is President Obonjo of Laughter Republic. I do this on a Saturday, every Saturday between 9 to 10 o'clock. It is an opportunity for you to discuss anything that you can't discuss with your president in your respective countries. However, I am horrified, absolutely horrified, that today on the 22nd of February 2025 at 10:12 p.m. that they have decided, Americans have decided to ask me to send the following items to them because Donald Trump is not delivering. These are not my words. These are words that I have picked up on here. PlayStation, build aircrafts, chicken, eggs, clean water, socks, toothbrushes, gas, soap, pork pie, pilots, rent money, diapers, rice, butter, beans, beer, and Bud Light. These are the things that Americans want me. It's not even Africans begging for this on here. It is Americans. Americans are begging for eggs, African eggs. Unbelievable. I think I'm going to let the first person on. I thought I was going to have at least 1,000 people, but it hasn't happened. Someone has said I should add bacon. So I am adding bacon to the list. Unbelievable. Hello.
Hello, Mr. President. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm good. I'm glad to talk to you, bro.
Thank you so much. I don't know what you watching, what I am watching on here.
Yes, sir. Yes. I'm listening you since you are entering, and I'm not concerning about the USA problem, but I'm from Africa. I love you, and this is very big job for Africans, especially for African presidents. Very big message that you are passing to, and then I hope one day when you come to Ethiopia, we will welcome you. I'm from Ethiopia.
Okay, thank you so much. Look, I know you're not interested in America, and I did not plan. I don't come here to discuss about American politics or American people. I open it up for everyone around the world. But what I am shocked about today is that it is not Africans who are asking me to send eggs from Africa. It's not Africans that are asking me to send clean water, socks, toothpaste, gas, soap, rice, eggs. It is actually Americans. Americans are begging me to send all these products to them in America. I don't get it, my friend. I don't get it at all. I think I've lost him. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. How are you, Nola?
I'm okay. I'm up here asking a real question. Can you help us get Wo Vicky out of Nigeria?
Who is he?
Wo Vicky, she's an American that's trapped in Nigeria, and we need to get her out of there. She's
Why,
stolen.
why did they steal her?
I don't know. It was a content creator that had her come down there, and they haven't allowed her to come back. So we need Wo Vicky returned to the United States.
And have you informed the American government? Have you told Donald Trump?
I'm telling you because you're in one of the countries of Africa, so you're a president of one of those countries, so we need to get Wo Vicky back.
I understand that, but don't you think that getting Donald Trump involved will have more of an impact?
Can you contact Donald Trump and y'all figure that out? Because y'all know y'all president, so y'all need to return Wo Vicky.
But I'm sorry to hear that the Nigerian government has refused to release Wolf Vicky, but how do you spell the name?
Woahvicky, Wo Vicky.
And what did she go and do in Nigeria?
She came there as a content creator to collab with a content creator there in Nigeria, but they seem to be passing her around, and we need you to get her up out of there.
Okay, I would have thought that I hear you and I will do what I can, but I would have thought if you are really serious, because
I'm really serious. I'm really serious. You should know this is all over the internet. Like, she's stuck there. Why do y'all want to keep Wo Vicky there?
I'm not the
It doesn't
Nigerian
even make
president.
any sense.
Sorry, madam. I'm not the Nigerian president, so
I know.
I don't know. I'm just that this is what I would suggest. That why don't you end up getting in touch with Donald Trump? Donald Trump has more of an impact. I believe he will. As soon as the Nigerian president hears about Wo Vicky, I'm sure he will look into it. But thank
All
you,
right then. Thank you, Mr. President.
Wo Vicky. Oh, she's smiling. I think it's a prank. It must be a prank. I'm not letting people in. It must be a prank.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Not doing too well.
Oh
Not
dear.
doing too well.
Look, madam, I sense that when you say you're not doing too well, my spirit is telling me that you're American.
Yes,
Wow. The number of
So
Americans who come here to talk to me, the number of Americans who are unhappy with the state of your nation, you
not
know,
at all.
it's unbelievable. I mean, what I am gobsmacked, totally gobsmacked that today, and I'm not making fun of this, it really breaks my
No,
heart
no.
that the Americans are asking me to send eggs from Africa. Americans are asking me to send clean water, salt, toothpaste, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, rent money, diapers, rice, butter, and beans. What is going on in America? Why? I'm
You
shocked.
should not have to be doing that, President Bonjo. Not at all. And I remember when I would be in your live and everything, and I would tell you I was totally against him. I knew this was going to happen. I don't understand why the people voted for him. And you know, this is totally depressing. That he is going to start a war. He is going to start a civil war. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, I protest to get this man out. Like, I'm here to protect the people just as much as you're protecting your people, and you should. I'm here to protect not just the white people, the black people, brown people that are tortured over here, and that I'm fighting for them. That's our job. That's not their job to go out there. This is our job. And this is sad to me. This man said, "Oh, I promise I'm going to do this," and I told you, President Bonjo, this man is horrible. He's I believe he's a terrorist. I really do. The signs show this man is horrible. He's no good. And I don't understand because this man is stripping, and it's depressing me because I'm seeing every time I walk outside, people are different now. People are just, it's where I'm at in California, it is not the same. It's not the same. And I love everybody. I mean, everybody. But President Bonjo, this man is out of control. Like, it's about power, money and power.
So let me just get this absolutely right. Did I just hear you say, because this is not my words, that 70 million people who voted for Donald Trump, you are calling Trump a terrorist?
I believe so. I believe so. I do. I think these people that voted for him, they knew what he was going to do. They're not, this is how okay, I'm going to explain it like this to you, and maybe you'll understand this. Abanjo, this is not about the left or right. This is about humanity. This man doesn't know what humanity is. Republicans do not know what humanity is. Not at all. All they're doing, President Bonjo, all they're doing is putting money right in their pockets. Elon Musk needs to be deported back. He doesn't need to be there. That man went to Canada, went from South Africa to Canada, came over here illegally, but he wants to deport the others? What are you doing? But then he wants to get the refugees, the European refugees over here. That's not making sense to me. Like, this is so. Oh, President Bonjo, I'm going to explain it just like this to you. Every time I look at that news, it looks like a circus. You know how you and I were talking about before he got in, and I said, and you made a statement, and it was kind of funny. You said how you think that Elon and Trump are not going to get along, or it's like the space wars, whatever you said, that was funny. I'm seeing that. Like, I am seriously seeing that. This man, let me tell you, President Bonjo, I don't know who's president right now.
You have no idea who's president, even though they voted for Donald Trump?
I'm telling you, it's unbelievable, Bonjo. I just watched an interview with Elon and Trump sat right there and zipped his lips as this man just started talking. He had nothing to say. He just sat there and giggled and didn't really say a word. And I'm like,
Okay, madam. So what I've just got two questions for you. Number
yeah.
one, but you may be able to answer this. Why are Americans allowing him to get away with it?
Can you say that one more time? I'm so sorry.
why are Americans allowing him to get away with it?
I believe this is white supremacy. I believe this is white supremacy taking over. I really do. And I'm going to say this too, and I really believe this too, is the people that were, and this blows my mind too, but the people that are not white, if you know what I mean, blacks, you know, Latinos, why did they vote for this man? They know he has no respect for them, but you vote for him thinking, oh, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna do good for us. No, he's not. He wanted, and I'm seeing it, Obanjo. What I'm seeing right now is diversity. He is wanting the black people, the Latinos, to go along with him so they can go against their own people. That's what he's wanting. That's exactly what he's wanting.
Madam, okay, so we've explored that. So you're basically saying to me that the reason why nobody's, fighting against him. I mean, for example, where is Obama? How come who is leading? Who's leading the Democrat? How come Obama is just quiet? Obama is like a frightened rabbit. He's just literally not saying anything. Kamala, okay, I understand. She's not saying the fact that she lost. Hillary Clinton, nobody is saying anything. Nobody is even speaking up. It's almost like America has just one party now, just the Republicans.
No, and I agree, because I'm going to tell you something. I'm about to talk to somebody. I'm about to go to a protest later today over here, and it's against Trump. And I'm going to speak to them because something's going on. I'm not understanding myself. I see what we're doing is we're being weak. Meaning as, I love the Democrats, don't get me wrong. But what I'm seeing is we're not being strong enough. We're not.
Okay, can I just say one thing? Because
yeah, go ahead.
It will upset me to hear you cry. So please do not cry over Donald Trump and the state of America. It's not worth it. Please do not, in any shape or form, cry over the situation at the moment. Don't stress yourself unnecessarily. You can only control what you can control. This is totally out of your control. Totally out of your control. So please just calm down and, try and deal with the things that you can control. This is totally out of your control. I know you're very passionate. I know you want America to succeed. I know you understand what the challenges are. You can tell we've spoken so many times, but please just relax and calm down. You got this. Okay?
You got this.
Yeah? So please, what would upset me is hear you cry on here, because there's no need to. There's no need to cry over politicians. There's no need to cry over politics.
Especially for him.
Yeah, you can only control what you can control. The other question I was going to ask you is this. Are things that bad? Do you think people are really serious when they're asking me this morning when I came on? They were asking me that I should. I believe they are Americans. These are not Africans. These are not Africans from Africa. These are Americans asking me to send them eggs, clean water, socks, toothbrushes, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, rent money, diapers, rice, butter, and beans. These are Americans asking me to send them these things. I genuinely cannot believe that America is in such a state that they are now asking me for. Are they really serious that they're asking me to send them eggs from Africa? Are they serious that they're asking me to send them chicken, clean water?
I think that's all a joke. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's all a joke, President Bonjo. And if that is real, I'm shocked. I'm seriously shocked. All that, I think that is just, no, I think that's all a joke. I really do.
Okay, madam, I'm going to have to leave you.
Okay, that's fine.
And I don't want to be here for too long, but look, all I ask you to do is just calm down, be good, only worry about the things that you can control. This is totally out of your control. Americans have got this. Let the politicians, let the Democrats find their voice. They have to find their voice.
I agree.
At the moment, they are like frightened rabbits. The Democrats. The only person who I can see talking and talking back is the Bernie Sanders. And what is the other one? This beautiful woman, AOC.
Jasmine.
IOC or AOC. What's her name? AOC. I think it's AOC. But they look like democracy only works when you have an opposition party. It is impossible just to have democracy with only just one party. And at the moment, the Republicans have wiped out the Democrats.
Yes.
Not only wiping out the Democrats, they have wiped out every single news happening around the world. Everything is about Donald Trump. Nobody knows about what is happening in my country. Nobody knows what is happening in Nigeria. Everybody is just talking about Trump, 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 Trump. 24/7, Trump has done this. He signed an executive order. Why is he not signing an executive order on eggs? Why is he not signing an executive order on clean water, socks, toothbrushes, gas, and all that? I don't understand it. But madam,
because can I say this real fast? I'll put it like this. I think what it is because that all people here in America, if you know what I mean, they're realizing he doesn't care about us. Neither one of us. He promised he was gonna make eggs less. He's not doing that. He's not doing neither. So
I just want to respond to someone here who has basically challenged me with a question and is asking, why am I focusing on America rather than my people? Let me explain right now. When I open this up, live TikTok, on a Saturday from 9 to 10 o'clock, it's for everybody to come here and to talk to me about their issues. I will not discriminate against Americans. If Americans want to come on here and talk to me, then fine. But I'm not instigating this. I am not the one who woke up this morning, came on here, and Americans are asking me for eggs, clean water, socks, toothbrushes, gas, soap, and so on and so forth. That's not me. It was Americans. But look, madam, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And
you take care of yourself. We shall meet here again on Saturday.
Okay, you'll be here on Saturday?
Yeah, next Saturday I'll be here between 9 to 10.
Okay, well, you have a good one.
And you have a good one. My love to your family.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello. I have only 10 minutes left on here. So I just want to say my discussion this morning hasn't gone according to plan. I always want to come here to make sure that we're focusing on other countries and not just America. But it hasn't happened again this week. A lot of people want to talk about Trump and America. But what has really horrified me in summary today is I wasn't planning to come on here to talk about America. I wanted to focus on other countries and other people. However, I am truly shocked, very, very shocked by the comments and the requests made by Americans on here. Just to repeat, when I turned on this and I started the live TikTok, I had Americans ask me to send eggs, clean water, socks, toothpaste, toothbrush, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, rent, diapers, rice, butter, and beans. I am truly shocked by what is going on in America. But I will leave you now. I want to thank you all for joining me. I do not want to spend too much time on here today. Why anyone in America will ask me to send African pork pies is beyond belief. I sympathize with Americans. I hope you find a way. But Africans, we are doing well. I have been on here for well over an hour, and no African has begged me for anything. That is great news. The world is turning. Americans are now asking me to send them eggs, clean water, socks, toothpaste, toothbrush, gas, pork pies, pilots, rent, diapers, rice, butter, and beans. Unbelievable. Absolutely shocking. I'm going to give one more person an opportunity to talk to me, and then I will close this. I just hope that America will find a way. I hope that America will find a way, no matter who you voted for, to provide you with the provisions that you need.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. I was just listening to the lady earlier. I lived in California for 20 years, and I got to tell you, the state of the middle class has become poor. They've become poor people. So the gap between the rich and the middle class have just exploded.
Sir, where
So
are you
when
calling from? Where are you calling from, sir? You sound British.
well, I moved out of California, and I'm in Europe now. I'm in Austria, Vienna, but I lived 20 years in California, and the things that I witnessed there was just deplorable. There's the highest population of homeless people. People cannot afford rent for apartments, so they buy mobile homes, and they live with their entire families there, parked on the street. Regular families. These are not. I mean, the things that I saw in that country that's supposed to be the leader of the world was shocking to me. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it that they care so little about their own people. And they're asking Nigeria to help them? Shame on them. What did they do for Nigeria? What did they do for Africa? Just exploit. That's all they did.
It's shocking that I am on here.
How dare they?
I am on here, and they're asking me. Americans are asking me for eggs, clean water, socks. I'm
Because they think the
shocked.
world revolves only around them, and only their needs are necessary. And now they're talking about Trump. What did the Democrats do? They were just as bad. They were puppets. People in the background were controlling them. The Soros and Gates and all these people. It's the same thing on both sides. It's a game that they play with the people. Whoever comes to power uses and abuses it for their own gain. That's been like that forever. And they invade countries and destroy countries. What happened with Libya? That was Hillary Clinton, the Democrat, that invaded Libya, destroyed Gaddafi, the only country that had free healthcare and free education. How dare you go and
And they're doing the same with Ukraine.
They're doing this. They did the same with Ukraine. The war started 10 years ago, when they were sent in with all their money to try and get the Ukrainians to fight their war for them against the Russians. They were attacking the Russian territories so that Russia was forced to react. It's all games that they've been playing all over the world for ages. Enough is enough.
So what's the solution, my friend? What's the solution?
Pardon me?
What's the solution?
The solution, the only way the America's gonna be different is the revolution. It needs to be changed from the ground up. The entire system is corrupt. Whoever comes to power abuses it and uses it for his own gain. And the people, the human beings that live there, are worth nothing. Human life is not worth anything.
If someone has said to me, if someone has said to me in 2025 that Americans will be asking me to send provisions, it was not on my bingo card. I never expected Americans to be in a position where they're asking me to send eggs and socks and clean water, toothpaste, not in my bingo card whatsoever.
The ruling class are out of touch with actually the real people, what they're going through and the things that they're dealing with on a daily basis. For 20 years I was there, and you cannot drink the drinking water from the taps. It's poisonous and dirty. We had to purchase water from a place that actually filtered the water. I mean, this is for a leading country, the top #1 country in the world, doesn't have drinking water for its own people. I mean, that's ridiculous. But yet they want to tell the world what to do and what not to do, and you should do this and you should do that. No, take care of yourself first. Take care of your people first.
Mm-hmm. Look, man, thank you so much. I wasn't planning to be here that long, but thank you so much. I'm glad I had the opportunity to talk to you. And
thank you for giving me the opportunity, because I was about to lose my mind listening to all this hypocrisy. You know, they're like delusional. People are delusional.
But you can't blame the people, though. You blame the politicians.
It's because they believe the media. You know, they believe the media. Whatever they feed them, they believe it. They don't do their own research. They don't try to read between the lines, like sheep. If you behave like sheep, they're going to treat you like sheep. Enough is enough. They don't have your best interest at heart. Understand that. Something must be changed. And to ask Africa for help, that's the audacity.
Yeah.
The audacity.
It's,
They've done nothing but exploit Africa
yeah.
for its resources for years and years and years.
The audacity of asking.
I mean, it's just, who do you think you are? It's all PR. It's all propaganda. It's all, yeah, America, land of the free, this, that, leader of the world. Where? All you do is go and destroy countries and governments all over the world. What happened in Iraq? Weapons of mass destruction. What happened in Libya? What happened there? What happened? There's just one after another. They do evil throughout the world and then expect, hey, we didn't do anything. What happened? Why is everybody against us? Take care of your own people. Take care of your country first. Stop messing with other people's countries. And now Trump, I mean, I was for Trump, to be quite honest, because the Democrats were just ridiculous. I mean, Biden couldn't even put two sentences together, and they wanted us to believe that he's the president. He makes decisions. He couldn't even walk straight. I mean, they're just putting on this show for the people, and they're lying to people, and they think that everybody's stupid. Of course, that's why people voted for Trump, because they were sick and tired of these games. They treat you like idiots.
So you think Trump can solve the problem? I mean, Trump has been in power for a month, and he's not been able to sort out Americans asking for eggs from Africa. He's not been able to sort out clean water. He's not been able to sort out Americans asking for socks, toothpaste. It's unbelievable. Toothbrush, soap, pies. Unbelievable. Nice. Look, thank you so much for joining me, my friend. I want to give some.
My pleasure. Thank you for letting me speak. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But I'm hoping that, see, the thing with Trump is I thought since he's wealthy, he's not like the rest of them that use the office for their own personal gain. That was my hope. And during Trump's previous presidency, there was no wars. He did not start any wars. He did not fund any wars. And he's actually trying to...
Jesus, tough. This is really tough. It's not something I expected. Really not something I expected today. I'm just going to give people some more opportunity, and I will. I have to go. I really have to go and attend to my wives. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you?
America doesn't. That was lies. America does not need water, soap, peanuts, oil, whatever you were saying. They do not need that. I'm in Missouri, in the USA. We do not need that. Americans has voted for racism over a woman, period. So we are dealing with...
Madam, with all due respect, I'm not the one who's made the suggestion about what America
I know. I was just clearing it up. They was telling you
American,
lies.
as an American, you are telling me that you don't need eggs, you don't need clean water, you don't need socks, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, pot pies, pilots, rent money, rice, butter, and beans.
No. Only thing that's going on with now, the prices of eggs are extremely high because of the...
So, madam, you've proven it to me. If the price of eggs
No. I'm saying because of... No. It's here. The prices is high because the majority of America voted in this... voted for racism. So things are going to be high. So it's because of the bird flu. We don't have any control of that. But no, we don't need nothing like that. We need to have, another president in because he's making it worse for everybody. He's supporting people like crazy. A lot of stuff is going on here, and it's due to really racism. So they didn't want to have a woman in power.
Madam, I'm trying to make sense of it all. How is it possible that people voted for racism? Racism is not a party.
Okay. We had, for example, Trump didn't offer us nothing. He didn't offer us nothing. We had Kamala. She was offering us everything. They chose
Madam,
a white
man. I'm confused. I saw the Black History Month event. There were lots of...
they took it away. We don't have Black History no more.
No, you do. I saw it.
No.
I saw Black people celebrating in the White House that they were invited by Donald Trump.
That was so whack.
Madam, I saw I saw, unless it is AI, or unless it is something totally different, I saw black people in the White House, and the only white person who was there was Donald Trump addressing black people. And there were videos of black people rejoicing, sharing social media, saying, "We told you that
Oh,
Black History Month it still exists. Oh, Donald Trump invited us to the White House."
that was a prank. That wasn't.
No, no, no,
That was a prank.
madam, that is what I saw. I saw Donald Trump addressing Tiger Woods came.
Two rappers.
Madam,
He
Tiger Woods,
addressed two rappers.
Tiger Woods came up. He called Tiger Woods. I was actually quite shocked because Tiger Woods, as I understand it, always said that he wasn't black.
Exactly.
Tiger Woods was there. I saw Tiger Woods. So maybe it's AI. Maybe Trump found a way of getting AI black people into the White House because they were in the White House and they were using their phones and saying, oh my God, I can't speak Americans English. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Trump got us into the White House. We're in the White House. Yeah, White House. So I don't know how far this is true, but if you're telling me
Uh,
that what I saw on
um,
TV
no,
was wrong.
that is not how you represent us. Sorry. No, that is totally wrong. He took away so much stuff for us. How you gonna take away? How you gonna celebrate Black History, but you taking away our
No,
rights?
madam, this is my understanding from the legacy media, from what I saw on my people were
Well,
showing me this. I saw black
how,
people in the White House with their phones rejoicing that Donald Trump
yeah,
had.
you can see that for a certain, but that's not. That's no, that's not. He put that up there, but he's taking away our rights. Period. He's taking away everybody that is not white
Madam,
rights away.
I'm not in support of Donald Trump, but this is the point here. If he has
Uh,
taken your rights away, if he has taken Black History Month, why are black people going into the White House? They call themselves black
my
conservatives.
gosh! For one day, he just fired the number one person. He just fired them and put in a mediocre person in to stand in their place. He is getting. That's just a front. Come on now. That's just a front. He is taking away everybody's rights. They have people, they have children
So
that's
you are telling
unaliving themselves
so you are
because they
telling
was
me
being deported.
so
So
you are telling me that black Americans would rather prefer to go to the White House for 1 month
no,
just
you
to
cannot
celebrate.
use two people and say that's whole black Americans. No, 90% of black women, 80% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. Only 20% of black people voted for Trump. Now you do the difference of that. So what? Two people, probably the people that went to the White House was only 20% of black people. That's the ones who was there at the White House. You got a rest of other black people did not vote for him at all.
Okay, okay,
90 of
madam,
black
calm down.
people.
Madam, calm down. I can see you're raising your voice. Just calm down a bit.
No, 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 no. I'm just passionate. Black
Okay, okay,
people
okay,
who
okay,
speak
okay.
passionate,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm a black person. I know we're passionate. So,
Right,
yeah.
right,
All I'm
right.
trying to say to you is just look, just don't upset yourself because of Donald Trump. All I'm saying to you is this that what I saw on TV is that he invited as many black people into the White House on that day. They had their phones on and they were really, really excited, very excited that they had been invited to the White House. They
Oh
had their
my
phones
goodness.
and they were showing their videos and said, "Guess we're in the White." I can't do American accent. "Guess we're in the White House. We are in the White House." And Black History Month. And some of them posted on Twitter how they were going to work with Donald Trump. And you are telling me that that is staged, that that is not real?
Oh my goodness. Not everybody is for the people.
Well, that's what
That's all I'm saying.
that is what we see in Africa. What we see is Black
Okay.
Americans.
Do y'all see do you see the homelessness from Africa here? Do you see that? Do you see that every state that we have a lot of homeless?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know.
see that?
I'm shocked. I'm fully aware that Americans
Okay.
you have issues with opium. I see people walking around on the streets
No,
like
not
zombies.
even just that. So not everybody is on drugs. No, no, it's not just that. People work and they lose their job because the rent is so extremely high.
But madam,
So no, it's not all that.
madam,
It's not
I
all
don't,
that. Right now, they have the rich in power.
madam, what I don't seem to understand is every time I come on here, I want to talk to people from around the world. Everything seems to be centered on America. America this, America that. It is tiring. I cannot resolve America's problems. I am in.
Well,
I can't. It's impossible. I
you
can't.
know they're trying to come at. Are you in South? Are you in South Africa?
I'm in Central Africa.
Okay. So y'all gonna be talking about it when they come over there.
No, they're not coming.
When
No,
yeah, Trump.
they're not coming. We will
You
not
don't
have
think
them.
so?
Look, madam, I have asked African leaders around the world to build, because right now, I genuinely believe, I'm not trying to scare anybody, where things are happening in Ukraine, Russia, and all this stuff, Africa needs to build a wall. We need to build a wall around the whole continent. We are not allowing European and American refugees into the continent. We are full.
Why are they over here?
We are not going to allow American refugees and European refugees into our continent. We are going to build a wall around the whole of the continent. No one will be allowed to come into our continent. No. You get your act together. Reduce the price of eggs, reduce the price of water, reduce the price of housing. We are building a wall protecting Africa. No American refugees, no European refugees are coming into our country.
So what about on your people that's in America? You
What
gonna
people,
let them
what
back
people is in
in?
America? What?
It's a lot of people from Africa. It lives in America.
Yeah, if they want to come back, they can come back. But we are building that wall. I am having a discussion with all African leaders this Monday. You are privileged to hear this information. This Monday, we are going to talk about building a wall around the continent. No American refugees, no European refugees.
So y'all gonna turn y'all backs on us again?
No, we're not turning your back.
What about the Black Americans? What about the Black Americans?
Madam, madam, that is a very interesting point. Very interesting point. I will bear that in mind. So you are telling me that you want to leave God's own country to come to Africa?
If it get worse, yes, of course I would.
Madam,
If they try to do,
I want to thank you so much, but
okay, thank you.
my concern is that if people are asking for eggs and clean water and yeah, but thank you so much for joining me.
All right, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Cami. I bring a unique perspective. I call myself a Jamaican. So
Sorry, what?
a Jamaican. My family is originally from Jamaica and I'm American.
So then
Um
you're calling yourself Jaru, or what did you say your name is?
no, Jamaican. So
Jamaican.
the blending of two cultures.
Well, I've never heard of Ja American, but if that's what you, I respect you for telling me that you're a Ja. Are you the only Ja American in the world?
No, Jamaican. No, there's quite a diaspora of us that we feel like we're blending two cultures together.
Yeah. So
And
I'm sorry, I
I,
didn't mean to be rude. I thought you meant I thought you said you're Jaru.
no, Jamaican.
Okay, so say what you have to say, madam.
So it's an interesting perspective on what is happening here. It is definitely racism. It's definitely racism that's happening here, and it's also classism that's happening at the same time. Um, while some people are saying that, Donald Trump is this and that, I kind of look into why people would vote for somebody that is saying exactly what he's going to do, and when he does it, they're upset. He told them that he was going to slash the federal government. He told them that he would be dictator day one. He told them all these things. We have Caribbean people that have voted for him. We have people in Jamaica diaspora that has voted for him. Africans that has voted for him. But they feel like they are aligning to whiteness that they will never, never be king to. And it all comes back to that because he has no respect for anybody who is not white.
But madam, so let me ask you this question.
Mhm.
So someone is, I don't know why is someone crying? I don't understand this. This is not meant to be. What? Someone says stop crying. Are you crying, American?
No, I'm not crying. I don't know. I have a slight touch of the flu, but I'm not crying.
Please, because this is just totally out of your control. Because someone's called freelancer is saying that you're crying. So please, if you're
I
crying,
don't, I don't, I don't know them. I'm not even. You're the first person I've ever really talked to on TikTok. I just came across your um live feed on my For You page, and I was so intrigued by it because, as you can see from my profile picture, I did my DNA analysis, and our family is actually from Ghana. This is Nanny of the Maroons, who is actually from Jamaica. She freed a lot of slaves, was the first national hero there. Like, we're very proud of our heritage. So I don't know why freelancer, probably another white supremacist people, it is very much in your face here. I have never experienced this type of racism that we are experiencing here. You drive to the store, and I live in Maryland, which is a very predominantly black state. Westmore is our governor. Angela Alsobrooks is our Senate. We are very pro-black here. And they are out in their numbers. I have never experienced this type of racism. He has emboldened people to just tell you things to your face that has never happened here. Never. My mother was like, she has an accent, like a really strong, thick Jamaican accent. And people were like scorning her on the train and carrying on. And I'm like, this has never happened. We live in the DMV. This has never happened here. But they're just emboldened by this man. It's so crazy. And people want to sit up here and say that, oh, this is for this or this is for that. Total white supremacy and classism.
okay,
Total
madam.
white supremacy and
So,
classism.
so because it's just really interesting that this discussion today is dominated with Americans asking me questions. I don't know why Americans do this, but it's okay. But should I take seriously that since I have been on here, that there are people begging me to send eggs, clean water, socks, toothbrushes, gas, soap, pork pies, pilots, rent, diapers, rice, butter, and beans and beer from Africa? Americans are begging me for these items. You don't have them in America?
No, I think they're overdoing it. I don't think things are bad like that here, to be honest. I think they're overdoing it. We do have people that are going through a hardship right now. A lot of people have lost their jobs, especially in this area. But I do think that they're overdoing it. Me personally, I haven't bought eggs in 2 weeks because I'm not paying $12 a dozen. Like,
No,
it's not that serious for
twelve
me.
dollars, $12 for
Yeah,
eggs
it's $12. Yeah,
in
it's
America.
$12 a dozen here.
How many
Yeah,
how many eggs you get? How many eggs do you get for $12?
it's 12.
Oh,
12.
sorry,
Yeah,
12 eggs for
yeah.
if you bought 12 eggs, how long would it last?
hmm Like a week or something.
A week.
But
Wow.
yeah, but I just chose not to.
Why
I
why
might go to.
why are eggs so expensive in America?
Well,
Eggs
they
are
said
coming
it's
from
the bird
chicken.
flu. They said it's the bird flu. And with us not, firing people that are trying to solve the bird flu issue, I don't know when it's gonna get any better anytime
So do
soon.
you honestly think that if I sent eggs, just use eggs as an example, if I sent eggs from Africa, will Donald Trump allow those eggs to come in?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why are you laughing, ma'am? If I send eggs, send African eggs,
Uh-huh.
they wouldn't ICE will not allow those eggs to come in.
I don't think so. Have you ever tried to bring something out of the country back? They're very strict on plants and produce and that kind of a
So
stuff
maybe if I don't,
through
maybe
the airport.
I'm going to explore this because the number of people who've asked me to bring eggs from Africa, to send them eggs from Africa. Maybe what is required is if we bring our chickens into your country.
Mm. I don't know. I don't know what the solution
Because
is
no,
with.
they're not African chickens are not affected by bird flu. African
I
chickens.
guess they would have to be tested. I guess they would have to be tested and all of that. But what's happening here is no laughing matter. I mean, you have people that, Black Americans that have fought and died for a lot of freedoms here, civil rights, and like Martin Luther King and all these people that have fought and died for all these rights, and it's just being wiped away with the stroke of a pen. There's a lot of people here that are looking and saying, is this the America I want? Is this the America I want
But
where
where's
my
the America that they voted for? It's called democracy.
that's true. That's true. That's
You wanted
true.
democracy. This
That's
is what
true. But
democracy
you have a
is.
third of Americans. If you look at the data, you have a third of Americans that haven't voted. That haven't voted. They're not motivated to vote. If you look at the voting
I'm sorry,
population,
I'm laughing.
yeah,
I just read someone's not
they're
laughing.
not motivated to vote. If you look at the data, he won barely over Kamala, but the other, I think it was 39%, don't quote me on it, but they're not motivated to vote. I don't know why. They're
Sorry,
not
I'm only
motivated to
laughing. I'm
vote.
only laughing not because what you're saying is not serious. It's just that when I read some of the comments and someone said African chickens run faster than American chickens, I don't. That made me laugh.
We might need to have a chicken race.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have a chicken race. African chicken,
We might need to have a chicken
Call it the
race.
Olympic chicken. Yeah, who will run
Yeah,
faster.
let's start a new category.
But,
Let's
but,
start a new
yeah,
category.
but what's really interesting is why is it that African chickens run faster than American chickens? What's the, let me just tell you, the world is just so serious at the moment that we need humor. So
That's
if
true.
this makes
That's true.
people feel better, and that's the question,
That's true.
why are African chickens faster at running than American chickens? Is it because American chickens are polluted with poison? I don't know. But African chickens are fast.
Maybe.
It's true. African chickens are really fast.
Maybe it's true. Maybe they're free ranged. When I go to Jamaica, all of most of the chickens are running up and down. You gotta
I don't
hunt
know,
the
but the Jamaican
eggs
chickens,
up and down.
we know why the
Uh
Jamaican
huh.
chickens are different.
Yeah, we're fast at everything.
Oh,
We're
no, no, no,
fast at
no, no,
everything.
no. The Jamaican chickens, we know
we're
Jamaican chickens.
we're fast at everything.
Oh my God, don't make me laugh. Yeah, but
Oh,
Jamaican chickens are pretty. Oh my God, Jamaican chickens. Yeah, you know why Jamaican chickens are just different? They're very different.
yeah, we are.
Mm.
We are. And that's why I try to, see the world from a different viewpoint where, you know, I think Americans here, I have a lot, I lived in northern Michigan for a long time. And I have a lot of, my family is very mixed. We have a lot of white people in our family. And I try to look from their perspective with certain stuff. But you can also see that they are preferring privilege over um, economics. You know what I mean? It's like if this is not affecting them, they don't make it a priority to say,
Yeah.
"Hey, this is wrong. It shouldn't be happening." And they're like, "No, and they just try to brush it off. And I'm like, "Don't you see that? but it's like they want you to just silently accept it. With my other side of family, which is Jamaicans, we're loud. We're like, we're going to call you out. If we see it, we're going to say, hey, this is a problem. We are the people of Marcus Garvey. You understand me? We don't take shit. We do not. Excuse my language, Mr. President, but we do not.
Madam, look, thank you so much for joining me. I wasn't planning to be here that long. I have really found our discussion enlightening and funny as well, because we ended up talking about African chickens and Jamaican chickens and
I'm gonna send you a DM. Let's start a movement, okay? The fastest chickens. We're
yeah, the
gonna
fastest
petition
chickens
the
in the world.
Olympics.
But we know we know that from what we what someone has said here is that African chickens run really, really fast. I don't know about Jamaican chickens. Maybe Jamaican chickens are too high to run fast, who knows? But we know American chickens can compete. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to have to try and draw this to a close. And I think it's really important that people understand that, look, only worry about the things that you can control. You cannot control the politics. You cannot control the politicians. When it's time for you to vote for them again, then vote them out if they're not delivering what they're supposed to deliver. But for now, if you have gone through a democratic process, then you have no choice but to stick with whatever you have voted for. It is that simple. But don't worry yourself unnecessarily, because it's really, really important that you understand that you cannot control some of the things happening around you. It's very, very important. Only worry about the things that you can control, because you will run yourself ragged worrying about politicians who don't care about you, worrying about people who don't care about you. This is why I believe that democracy is a mess around the world. It is a mess. It is a total mess, and it does not work. And people need to understand this. From Africa to Britain, from Britain to... It does not work. Absolutely does not work. So stop putting your faith on politicians. Put your faith on you as an individual. It is really, really important. You can make the difference. Don't let these people tell you that they can make a difference, but they can't make a difference for you. And on that note, maybe we need chickens to run, maybe, I don't know how many people have read Animal Farm. Animal Farm, it's a book. I urge you to go and read Animal Farm. That is what is happening around the entire world. And on this note, someone is begging me not to go, so I might give someone an opportunity. But Ja American, it's lovely to speak to you. I wish you every success in whatever you do, and I'm sure we'll get a chance to talk again. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I wasn't planning to be here this long, but when I have people begging me for eggs, especially Americans, it's unbelievable. Hi, Cole, how are you?
All right, how you doing, Mr. President?
Oh my God, another American.
I like what y'all doing over there with the new cars and everything that run on the what is the radio frequency thing?
Yeah. So tell me,
Yeah,
you're obviously African American?
yeah, I lived in America all my life. I was born here.
So is it
My
true that
my
Black History
grandmother, huh?
Is it true that Black History Month is canceled in America?
No, I don't think so. But I think what you were saying about when you was telling that lady about all those people who was at the White House and the black people.
Tiger Woods and Kodak Black.
That's it right there. You said it. I said it myself.
History Month. And Tiger Woods says it's an honor to be
Tiger
here.
Woods, Judge Joe Brown, all of them was at the White House. A whole lot of black people was there celebrating with Donald Trump. I couldn't believe it myself.
But there's nothing wrong with that. But we are led to, the rest of the world is led to believe that Donald Trump doesn't like black people. The rest of the world is led to believe that Donald Trump has canceled Black History Month. So unless it is AI, I saw black people rejoicing that they were in the White House. I saw people, I can't do the American accent. Maybe you can teach me how to speak American. But the way they were saying, they said, oh my God, I'm in the White House or something like that. I'm in the White House, kind of like with their cameras and being very, very
Yeah,
happy.
I get what you're saying. That's
Unless,
just
and I saw black people in the White House.
yeah. I seen the same
Unless,
thing you talking about. I seen it too. Tiger Woods, Judge Joe Brown, all them folks in
unless,
the White House
unless I saw
celebrating
AI.
with Donald Trump.
Yeah, unless it's AI, because I saw him
It's not AI though.
and Donald Trump was the only white person in the room, and they were rejoicing to say, "Oh, Donald Trump." I'm sorry. Let me just try and do this again because I've been trying to practice. Tell me if my American accent is good. Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. I'm in the White House. I'm in the White House.
No,
Did I get
that's
that?
not me right there.
Did
I'm
I
in
get
the
that
White
right?
House.
Yeah, I'm in the White House, and they posted this all over. It was all over Twitter. Black
Yeah,
people.
it's all on it's on the TikTok too. All you gotta do is look it up.
Yeah, and I was surprised. I
Yeah,
just
I was surprised when I seen it. I'm telling you, when that lady was telling you, no, it wasn't all that. It's a whole bunch of them.
let's change the
They were
subject.
bragging about being in the White House celebrating with Donald Trump, and it was Tiger Woods. I seen Tiger Woods. I seen Judge Joe Brown. I seen a lot of people, celebrities in there.
So, sir, if you don't mind, I want you to teach me the American accent.
Teaching American accents.
Yeah, just tell me suddenly. So if I ask you a question, you just change it.
Okay, just say what's up. What's up?
Okay, what up? What up? No, no.
What's up?
What is what's up?
What's up mean like what's going on?
Oh,
How you
really?
doing? It's like somebody
But
speaking
that's
to
how
somebody.
Americans talk to each other. Instead of saying
Yeah.
what up, what up?
What's up? What's up?
No, what up, what up? Okay,
Yeah.
teach me another one, man. Teach me. I'm loving this. Teach me.
I can't really just teach
Just
you
give me
nothing
some.
like that. It's just the way I grew up. You know what I'm
Yeah, just
saying?
give me some.
It
Give me
depends
some.
on where you grew up in America. You
Yeah,
might have grew up in the
just give me some
South.
give me some slangs, man. Some slangs how you guys talk to each other. What's
Hey,
up?
you got them right there when you said, "Give me some slangs, man. Give me some slang." That's some slang right there. What you doing?
No, but it's the way you say, like you say, what you doing? It's the way you draw what you're doing. It's so beautiful the way you just what you doing. It's kind of like dragging the you doing.
Yeah, that's the way we talk though. We kind of hold our words a little longer, our verbs a little longer. Like I might say, "What's up?"
So if I
How
if I
you
if I,
doing? You know what I'm saying?
if I
You
arrive in
just gotta hold it a little longer when you say things.
so when I arrive in America, like if I arrive in New York and I want to interact and be part of the American scene, it just say, "Yo, what's up?" The longest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, it's that simple.
Or you can say, "How you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
How you doing? Yeah.
Well, most people see they'll consider me being country because I was born in the South. All of us have different accents. It depends on what part of the United States you're from. If you from okay, say if you from like St. Louis or somewhere, they say okay, they call soda, they call like a Coca-Cola, they call it a pop. But down
What?
south we call them drinks.
Hold on. They call Coca-Cola pop?
Yeah, they call a Coca-Cola pop in like up north, like St. Louis and Chicago and different places. They say, "Can I have?" If you go in the store or you go in the store, you say, "Can I want to buy a pop, like a soda pop?"
A
But down
soda.
here we'll say drink.
I
In the
wanna. I
South
wanna.
we say
Let me,
drink.
let me try that. I wanna buy a pop.
Yeah, pop. That'd be like a Coke or 7 Up or Sprite. They call them pops up north. We call them drinks down south.
Wow.
So it depends on where you live in America. Everybody talk different, have different accents.
Wow. So tell me this much. If you what about if you for you don't have to do this, but if you meet someone that you really like, that you're attracted to, and you meet her for the first time, how do you interact with an American woman?
Well, I might say, how you doing? You look very nice. Give her a compliment or something like that.
Just like that. That's how you doing.
Yeah.
You know what we say? You know what we say in my country?
What?
Well, we meet a woman and say, "Why are you running?"
Why you running?
And she understands that.
Hey, I want to come to Africa though. Africa. It's beautiful women there.
Yeah. But we have more than beautiful women. But we got eggs. We got all sorts of things, man.
Yeah. You need to send me. I don't have the money to come. I need some money. I'm serious. I would leave America. And it's
Jesus,
just me and my son. My son, 20 years old.
my
I
friend.
have family here. I have kids here, my oldest kids, but I just take my son with me, my 20-year-old son. Me and him,
Look. I
we'll.
don't know what your name is, but that really,
My
really,
name is Tyrone.
Tyrone, that really destroys me. That an American is asking me to send him money.
Yeah.
That really destroys me.
Because hey man, everything here in America, you got to pay for everything. You got to pay for lights, you got to pay for water, you got to pay for food, everything you got to pay for. And even when you buy your house, you still got to pay taxes on it. And
Well,
if you don't pay taxes on your house, you're gonna lose it. They're gonna take it from you.
so you're telling me you pay for everything? You pay for fresh air?
Yeah, if you want air conditioning in your house, you got to pay for the air in your house. But you don't
You
pay for
pay
the air outside. That's free.
you pay for air conditioning in America.
Yeah, you pay for air conditioning, which is, I mean, you got to pay for the electricity to run the air conditioning.
So do you
Man, you
pay
pay
for
for
do
everything here, water.
you pay do you pay to go into the park?
No, you don't pay to go in the park, but we pay taxes though, so still you pay to go in the park. Everything tax.
Yo,
Then where you hear people say, like you might, I have seen things where a guy try to keep these people from being in the park and playing their music and stuff, and they say, "Well, we pay taxes like you do." You know what I'm saying? So, and when the police come, they say, "Well, they pay taxes. They got the right to be in the park and play their music just like you." You
wow.
see what I'm saying? Everything taxed.
Wow. Look,
Yeah.
my friend, I have thoroughly enjoyed talking to you. I wish you all the best in everything that you do. But I am shocked, really shocked by the number of Americans who have written to me today asking me for eggs, clean water, socks, toothpaste, gas. It's unbelievable. But I must find a way of.
Plane, oh, hey, asking you for a plane ticket out of here.
No, nobody has asked me for a plane ticket yet.
I'm asking you for one. I want to get out of here, man.
Well,
I'm gonna get away from this
you
United States. I seriously, I would leave here though.
stop it. I know you're just pulling my legs. No,
I'm not pulling your legs.
Why would you want to
How
leave?
how old you think I am?
You're probably about 40.
Nah, I'm 62 years old.
Why you don't sound 62.
I don't look 62 neither.
No, I
But
don't know. I can't see your face, but what I'm saying to you is that
hold up,
you don't sound 62.
I'm 62. Do I look 62?
Um,
I take care of myself.
no, you don't look 62.
I'm slim. Look at me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, but but can you're 62 and you look like that in America,
yeah.
and you want to come to Africa? Why do you want to leave America?
I'm tired of the chaos here, man. Africa look like it's growing. Look like y'all, things getting better and better over there.
Have you done your DNA ancestry? Do you know which part of Africa you come from?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Then you have to do that. But Africa is big, man. Africa is a big continent. So you need to do your DNA ancestry, and it will confirm whether you're from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Laughter Republic, or from Senegal.
I would like to go. I would like to go to Nigeria though.
Yeah, lots of people want to go to Nigeria, and all I would say to you, I wouldn't say don't go to Nigeria, but you have more success when you do your test, and your test tells you where you're from. So if you're from Ghana, for example, if you do your test and your test tells you you're from Ghana, then you have every likelihood that you'll be more successful in Ghana than Nigeria, because
So
you.
you saying I can get a DNA test? It'll tell me which part of Africa I came
Yes,
from?
definitely. I'm surprised that not many Americans know this.
Nah, I didn't know that.
That you can. It won't cost you that much, my brother. Just go there or wherever you need to, and you will do a DNA test. Your DNA test will tell you what part of Africa you're from. It's that simple.
Oh, okay.
And then if you're from Nigeria, then you go to Nigeria. But just don't go. You go there and explore. Find out from other people who have done it. There are lots of Americans who have left America to go to Africa. But how have they done it? They've just not packed their things and left. They can't pack their things because of eggs and water and all that stuff. They actually do their research. Do your research. If your DNA tells you you're from Senegal, then find out from other people who've gone to Senegal. Find out what it was like. Go and visit. Go there for maybe a few days, a week or so. See how you feel. If you feel traumatized, but get ready for African mosquitoes. They love Africans, Americans.
Oh, they love you over here too.
Yeah. We
In
got.
summertime, they
Oh my
like
God,
my blood.
we got some African mosquitoes, man. They see you. They know you're from America, and they want your blood.
They
African
big. They must be big.
Yeah, African mosquitoes. You've got to make sure you protect yourself from malaria. African mosquitoes, they will go for you, man. Quick.
They will.
They're just as soon as you land, they will know that you're in town.
That's the only thing I'm scared of in Africa. I'm scared of the wild animals too.
No. Hey, man. The
They
wild
get ready to
animals,
come.
don't believe everything that you see. The wild animals do not live in the city. The wild animals are they're in the forest. They
Just
don't.
like here in the
Yeah.
forest.
You don't land at, I don't know, Ghana airport and wild animals are waiting for you. We don't, we got buildings. Don't believe everything that the
No,
legacy.
I look on YouTube and different things. I see how it's beautiful there.
Yeah, it is. It is a
Yeah.
beautiful place, but I'm just saying that make sure you take your jabs. Make sure you have your malaria jab, because as soon as you land, African mosquitoes know that there's an American in town.
But see, at the thing I probably love about Africa, y'all don't have no winter, do it?
We have no what?
Winter time. Like
What?
snow in the winter time to get cold there, it don't get cold there, do
In snow?
it? Do it get cold there?
Yo, it's not cold. We don't get cold, but we have what we call hamatan,
Oh, okay.
where it dries your skin. It's cold, but it's not as cold as But yeah,
Like in Florida, or something
yeah,
in the United States. Yeah.
yeah. I hear you. But look, thank you so much for joining me.
Okay, I enjoyed talking to you, man.
Same here. Same here. I enjoy talking to people from around the world, but
I do too. I mean, I'm a people person, so I can talk to anybody.
yeah. Just be careful out there.
But I'm gonna tell you something before you leave, man. We got some good people here in America, man. We got some good black people here, and we got some good white people here. But people gonna be people. It's gonna be bad people no matter where you go in this world. And people got to realize that it's gonna be good people. It's gonna be bad people, and nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, I fully.
Is that right?
I hear you. I fully hear you. In every country has good people and bad people.
Yeah.
And in some countries, you have more bad people than good people. And I think that is what is happening. I think around the world, you have more bad people than good people. The bad people are the ones who are in power. The bad people are the ones who are dominating what's happening around the world. It's that we have more evil people than good people in the world. And we need to find a way of changing that. But let's keep talking. Maybe we can
All
the world together. But look, you take care of yourself and be good.
Yeah, well, like I was telling them, people fighting over land. The land belongs to God.
Yeah.
This is God land.
Yeah.
And they gonna realize that one of these days.
I hear you.
All right. Well, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, Tyrone. You take care of yourself.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, how are you?
That's good. That is a lovely name. That is really a lovely. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Baltimore.
Oh, wow. Why do I have so many Americans today? It's unbelievable.
Question. They have so much things going. Are you in South Africa?
No, I'm in Central Africa.
Okay. Well, can you give us insight about what's going on in South Africa? About
Well, what I do know, this is what I do know. What we do know is that we have a white South African called Elon Musk, who's trying, as far as I'm concerned, trying to topple the government, has provided Donald Trump with wrong information about what's happening with land in South Africa.
Okay.
Musk, or can I call him President Musk, has been very, very critical of the South African government. So critical that it is, Musk is a threat to the South African government. Now, my understanding from what I can pick up is that the reason why the American government is targeting South Africa is because South Africa was one of the few countries that condemned Israel. Do you get what I'm saying? And South
Yeah.
Africa took Israel to court, to The Hague, for the genocide that has been happening over the last couple of years. Rightly or wrongly, I believe that the American government is unhappy with South Africa as a result of that. It's that simple. And they're trying their best to destabilize South Africa by withdrawing funds and by attacking the South African government. It is that simple. That is what is actually happening right now.
Okay,
And
so can I say something?
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Because what's being portrayed over here is basically that y'all treating white people like they're trash and stealing their land and doing all types of, like violating them.
This is what. Sorry to interrupt you. It is rich for Americans, especially the American government, to say that they're stealing their land. Whose land is it?
Right.
Whose land is it originally?
Agree.
Please answer that question.
Agree.
Whose land? That land belongs to South Africans, black South Africans. Just like America, the land in America belongs to Red Indians.
Right.
That land was taken from the Red Indians. People need to understand their history.
That's true.
When people talk about they're stealing their land, what land are they talking about? How can you steal land that belongs
You're right.
to the race?
I agree.
Yes? And unless people understand and educate themselves, they will be fed with wrong information. One of the things I agree with Trump on is legacy media does not provide the truth. If someone had written that in South Africa, that there are concerns about land that belongs to black people, then people will have a better understanding. They took that land from black people, and they're now saying it is their land. Hello.
That's true. But I'm telling you how we perceiving it, because this is all they showing. I'm telling you how it is over here in America. What they showing on us doing media, doing news, is basically that y'all going over there violating them. Y'all beating them up.
Not me. I'm not South African, so I don't know. I genuinely don't believe that is what is happening. What I do know is that that land belongs to African people.
True.
It's that simple.
True.
And people have forgotten and are making the same mistakes.
Right.
And most of the problems that we face in the world at the moment is where people have stolen art, artifacts, stolen land from the people who actually belongs to.
Yep. I get it. I do get it. But my thing is this, like, so we know that Elon, I'm not saying that he's in power, but he has,
Madam, he is in power. I have seen videos madam, with all due respect, it is AI. I have seen videos of President Musk in the White House. President Musk has been in the White House talking to Americans about how he is going to make savings for the American people through this department. It's called Doggy. I think it's called Doggy. Is it Doggy or Dodge? Doggy, Doggy. I think that is what it's called.
It's called Dodge.
Yeah. President Musk has been in the White House talking to the American people. In my view, what Americans do not understand is that there are two presidents in America. There's President Trump and there's President Musk. I don't know if you've seen The Gladiators. It's like The Gladiators, the latest Gladiators, where you had the twins running the empire.
Yes. Oh, wow.
That is the way I see it. And one thing will happen. You cannot have two presidents for long. Either President Musk takes over or President Trump takes over. Something is going to happen.
Wow. Okay, and then this is my last question. Okay. He states that he's from South Africa. So I'm stating, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, where did that heritage come from? Was he born and raised there?
He was born and raised there. He lived, President Musk lived during the apartheid system. You know about the apartheid, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. So President Musk is a product of the apartheid system.
Ah,
He was born there during the apartheid system, and then he left and came to America.
wow.
When he came to America, he became a citizen. It is that simple.
Wow.
What you have, and this is what is really interesting about America. America likes to get involved in other countries' politics. But you have two Africans now run America. Two. There was President Obama, who was half Kenyan, and there's President Musk, yeah, who is a white South African. So two Africans. It is clear to me that you cannot produce leaders in America without Africans. Is that simple? That makes sense?
Woo! Well, you taught me a lot, and I just wanted insight. I wanted to pick your brain. I wanted to see like what was going on, like to get real answers and questions about.
Madam, I know this is English terminology, but you can't pick my brain. My brain.
No, I'm not trying. I'm just saying I needed insight. That's why I asked questions.
Yeah. It's because I don't know who you are, but when you're telling me you're going to pick my brain, I'm thinking.
No, I just
to pick my brain.
Me saying that I just needed insight from you.
Oh, it's
because
just,
I don't know what's going on, because what's being portrayed to us is something totally different than what you're telling me.
I understand that, but I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. All I'm just saying is that when you said you were going to pick my brain,
I respect you and I respect your thoughts.
Yeah, I just thought, how is she going to pick my brain? It's just a phrase. Okay, thank you.
Yes, it's just a phrase. I respect you and I respect your thoughts, and you gave me great insight, because now I honestly see how what it's like revenges. It's like, okay,
all I would say to you, madam, is that I'm learning a lot from you guys too. I'm learning a lot of slang. So today I've learned about yo, what's up, and pick your brain. But I would just say to you that be careful when you talk to Africans. When you tell an African you're going to pick their brain, they might really think that you are going to really do something.
No, no, I'm not. I'm just. I needed insight because I was thinking like, because if you put two and two together, see, I'm not stupid. So when I watched that stuff on TV, this is why I asked you the questions that I asked you. When I watched that stuff on TV and I'm talking about he come from South Africa, and they saying, oh, they treat South Africa and Nathaniel dolls like they're trash, and they showing Africans going over there, beating them and snatching their land and doing, all the violating them and doing all of this crazy stuff. This is what they're showing on America's news. So that's why I wanted to come to you to get insight, to see exactly where is this coming from. And then once I, spoke to you and talked to you about the situation, I found out a lot. I found out that it's kind of like revenge. It's kind of like he want revenge.
So this is what I believe what needs to happen, because it's very clear to me that you guys in America are starved with information. You don't know what is going on around the world.
Right.
So the way I will look at it is that look at my hand. Just look at this hand. If this is legacy media and they provide you with information, do your research, turn it over to find out what is exactly going on around the world. Every single press agency has an agenda, and their agenda is to influence people. Yeah? And they are biased with the information that they send to you. So I don't know. You always keep using. I don't know why. Maybe you might correct me. You, in your politics in America, either someone is on the left and someone is on the right. I don't understand why you cause the division, but you have the left and the right together. Now, if you work within, you're a left wing journalist, what are you going to be saying to your people? It's going to be biased from a left wing point of view. If you are right wing, it is going to be right wing. It is all a nonsense because it causes division. Yeah. Why can't you have unity?
Right.
Why can't you have a debate that brings unity, but you still have that debate, which is a healthy debate? What you have right now is the left will tell you that the right are wrong, but the right will tell you that the left is wrong. And people are forced to choose whether they're on the left or whether they're on the right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And my question, let me ask you this question. Do you think that since he's in power now, that he's taking some kind of revenge on...
Oh, certainly. Oh, most Certainly.
I felt that way also.
Oh, most certainly. If I
I
was,
felt that way also.
let me tell you, if I was involved
Because that's
in,
what's
in
basically
trying to,
being
in trying
portrayed.
to, if I was involved in trying to prosecute Donald Trump when he was running for office, I will be packing my bags and I'll be leaving America right now because they are going to end up in prison. The new person who is the FBI director, that is his brief.
Oh,
His,
catch up.
his brief is to carry out revenge. They are in trouble. So if I was, my advice to those people who were trying to get rid of Donald Trump through the FBI and all these other things, the guy here called Kash Patel, pack your bags and run. Pack your bags right now and run from America. Because Trump, no, I can just imagine them listening to this now and they haven't thought about it. They're going into their wardrobe, packing their stuff, and leaving immediately because they are in trouble. No joke. I am not joking. Trump is out for revenge.
Oh, I know that. I know that for sure. But he already told them that he was out for revenge. My thing is not Trump. I know that he's in his power and he's doing
Let
like
me tell you, madam, let me tell you one thing. It is going to get to a certain stage that when Cash, I think he was only appointed, when was it, 2 days ago? You will see people running out of their houses. You, as an American, will be asking these people, why are you running? Why are you running? Because they are running away, not to be prosecuted.
yeah. Are you watching the media? You see these Democrats going crazy?
Oh,
Everybody's running.
but tell
They
me,
crying.
I am,
They
I don't,
marching out streets in Baltimore. The DC. They flying up there. It's crazy.
madam, I fully understand why, whilst Kamala is not saying anything, but how come Barack Obama has lost his voice?
Exactly.
Why is Barack Obama
You
not
want me to tell
saying
you
anything?
why? And it's from an American. Let me tell you why. And I'm about to be truthfully honest with you. Because Trump came in office, right? Remember, he put that two genders thing, and Michelle is a man.
Sorry, please, please, madam, madam,
That's the
I,
reason why she didn't.
ma-
That's the reason why he didn't come to
madam,
that. I'm being honest. You
madam,
don't get.
madam, please, please.
Okay.
Um, there is conspiracy theory and there's real.
His name is Michael.
No. Oh no, where did you get that from? From the internet?
No, it's not from the internet. It's from me doing research. His
What
name is Michael. His name is Michael. I looked at his mother last dying will. It's a man.
Americans? Why are you like this? Why?
It's a
What?
man.
No, oh my God,
I don't know why you don't believe that. It's true. It's absolutely true. And that's the reason why he didn't come to that
madam. Let me explain. Let me explain one thing to you. You are getting that information from a source in America, yes or not?
no, it's not from a source.
No, madam. You are getting the
It's
information
from me
from.
doing research from where he went to school
So
from.
why would you do research on Michelle Obama and not do research on the other things? Why won't you do research on South Africa? You
I did
understand what
research on where they went to school at. Both of them, they were friends.
madam, I am sorry. I disagree with you. The point I'm trying to make is this. Try and think about it.
Okay, thank you.
You came on this platform and you told me that you want me to talk about South Africa and what's happening. You
Yes.
didn't do any research on South Africa, but you're doing a research on Michelle Obama. And you are agreeing with what is being said about Michelle Obama. This is not right. You can't come on here and tell me that Michelle Obama is not who she is.
Well, okay. If you don't want to agree with that, then that's fine. But that's what it is out here. Everyone knows that. Everyone in America knows that. And see, this is my thing, and this is another thing that I needed to ask you also. Like in your country, y'all do not tolerate things like that, right?
Well, let me just say one thing. You can't compare. How would I put it? The best analogy is this: you cannot compare. If you have two friends who grew up together, they hear me out here, who grew up together, and one is extremely successful, and the other is not successful. You shouldn't compare. You shouldn't compare what's happening in Africa with what is happening in America. It's a
Right.
different culture, a
Right.
different environment. We
Right.
have different values. Does that make
Right.
sense?
It
So,
makes sense. But
so,
my
so,
thing
so,
is
so, so
this.
what I'm saying to you is that you shouldn't compare. What is
Right.
acceptable in America is not acceptable in
In
Africa.
other countries. Right. I get it.
Let me
But
let
my
me give you
thing
let
is
me let me
this.
give you, let me give you an example. An example is this, for example, in parts of why, how would I put it? I'm trying to choose my words very carefully in terms of giving you a very good example of what happens in Africa. I'm trying to find a good example. It's not coming, and what I want to say is not really appropriate for this platform. But
I understand. But my question is this. Like, okay, so how do you feel that the Democratic Party from from America was promoting, not only promoting, but giving billions of dollars for men to have sex changes and stuff like that? Like, it's like they promoting. It's almost like they promoting and bribing people to be gay, and they're giving it to the top leaders, the government, to influence that behavior.
madam, you are the first person to raise this, um, since I've been on here. The things that people are really worried about, as far as I'm concerned, that we are worried about in Africa, yeah, because you asked me about Africa,
Mm-hmm.
is about providing good homes, good food, good security, good education
Right.
in our continent. Do you understand what I am saying?
I am.
Right now that I have been on here, apart from you, everyone else has spoken about how America is broken in terms of. Are you aware that Americans are asking me for eggs on this platform?
Let me tell you something, and I'm about to be very honest with you, sir. Like, if they actually asking you for eggs, they clowning. It's no way. We have good sufficiency in here that, like, they can go get food stamps. They can do a lot of good things. Like, we have access. Let me tell you. So, I mean, I'm not saying that we don't need. We like me. Like, I'm gonna speak for myself. I have problems. I can't pay this and this and this and that.
I think she's been frozen. I think we've lost her. We have lost her. Okay. I've just got only 15 minutes left, and I will leave this place.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. I'm sorry you have had to wait so long. I mean, it has been such an interesting, I don't know whether you agree with me or not. It's been such an interesting life debate, from eggs to clean water to what is happening in America. Where are you calling me from, and what would you like to talk about? I've only got 15 minutes left, of which I want other people to talk to me before I want to end this by 12 noon in my country.
Okay, well, unlike that lady, she, oh my God, she was hard to even listen to. She would have you thinking that we're all idiots here. Oh my God. It was very difficult to listen to. I am calling you from Detroit, Michigan. I am right here, and I'm probably 5 minutes from the Canadian border, the only international river here that connects to Canada.
I'm here in Detroit, and I just find it amazing that you're on here. I am one of those very, very awake Black people. I have been all my life.
Sorry, when
This
you say
situation,
awake, do you mean woke? You're woke.
yes, yes, which means I understand my history, I understand my lineage, I understand America. I feel more trapped here than anything else. I do not subscribe to any of it. I never have. Um, I kind of only socialize with other people who are in your language. I guess you would use the word awoke. They would use the word awake here. I myself have been, wow, it's a difficult situation for me because my grandchildren are here, my children are here, but I really want to leave.
So
And
you
I
want
believe I'm doing research on places that I may have to go on my own. I don't want to be trapped here in America. It's been a long time coming, and the people, unlike other countries, are flat out afraid of revolution. Our only chance is our young people. Our very young people here are not afraid to die for what they believe in. But I'm 55, so people my age are afraid. They're really afraid to stand up for what they believe in. I have no doubt I'm all over the government radar because of the things that I post, the things that I say, and my very anti-government viewpoint on things. I'm just
madam,
one I'm just one little Black lady. Hopefully I don't disappear, sir.
madam. Okay, forget your age. Well, the lady I see here is a beautiful woman who doesn't look 55. That's the first thing I would say. The second point is this. Why are you all wanting to leave America? Why can't you fight just like Donald Trump fought for the presidency? Why can't you fight back? Why can't you fight? Fight. Why can't you stay and fight and stay in your country? Why do you feel that you need to leave? Because no country is perfect around the world. No country is perfect. Why can't you all stay and fight?
Well, I am more than prepared to fight, sir. There's things I will not say on this platform. However, I was not born here. I am a US citizen, but I was actually born in Japan. So I'm very, very well traveled and I've been to other countries. And there's a feeling that I feel when I'm in other countries that I don't feel when I'm here. I'm mostly attached here because my family and my offspring is here. Sir, I'm more than prepared to fight. If it goes down tomorrow, sir, they don't want to come on my property, okay? And I'm looking to buy some farmland right now because I already in my backyard grow 60% of what it is I eat. I'm very healthy and I lack the poisons that they try to pump into us on a daily basis. And I'm connected with people here who do farming, clean water, that type of thing. So I'm not at all afraid, but realistically, sir, I know my environment and most of these people are afraid to fight. They're so brainwashed um, that they really believe things like Jesus is going to come in to save them, that they can pray the devils and their guns and the military. They believe they can pray it away. It's just foolishness, sir. And I'm a sitting duck. It's a very small group of us that are prepared for what the government may do. The average person is it's a book called Willie Lynch. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's a white man who wrote a book who spoke to the brainwashing from ex-slaves that they would still have that thinking mentality for more than 600 years after quote unquote being freed. Well, sir, I am an intelligent, awake Black woman here, and I can tell you that my people are severely Willie Lynched. They are so wrapped up in being a rapper, being a video vixen, having all of the labels that the white people who stole everything from you, they live to buy those things to make them feel their self-worth, sir. And it's just a difficult thing to see on a daily basis. And those who cannot partake in that because they can't afford it, they medicate themselves with poison and drugs, just to be able to cope with daily life here. The condition of Black people here mentally, they're just incapable of organizing. You don't even like your family. You don't even like your friends. You don't even like everybody fights. Everybody is so busy fighting each other that the left hand never knows what the right hand is doing. And that's exactly what the government is set up. And that's what they programmed you to do. And they don't get it, sir. They don't get it. It's mind-boggling to me to see the United States run the exact same play for 600-700 years and never have to change a single thing in it, and it works every single time. It's it's very discouraging for those of us who are awake. That being said, I know other people want to talk to you. It's been a pleasure for me to actually just connect with people. I have friends in Ghana. I have friends in a few places. I do business with people in Africa. It's very cool to me. I really enjoy it. It's fulfilling to me. I just wanted to chime in because I saw that lady. I certainly didn't want to leave you with the impression that we are all ignorant and asleep. I just did not want you to have that impression of us. That was very important to me. Thank you so much. I hope you do it again. I followed your page, and I want to give someone else a chance to speak to you.
Well, thank you so much for being so understanding in terms of the time. And I want to thank you because I have learned a lot. I've never ever spoken to a Jamaican, not Jamaican, a Japanese woman before. So this is an honor and a privilege. But I just want to say one thing, and I hope that you understand that no country is perfect. No country at all is perfect. And I hope that you find success in whatever you decide to do in the future. But I want to also say to Americans, don't give up on America. Trump is only there for 4 years. You need to find a way of fighting back. You need to find a way of protecting democracy, as they call it. And if that means that you have to find alternative approaches to resolving the issues that you've got, then that is what you need to do. But I have never heard of Willie Lynch. If someone said to me, what do I think Willie Lynch is? It sounds really funny, but it is a very serious subject that is painful for lots of people around the world. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Someone said you're a Blackanese.
I am.
I don't know. I've heard so much. This is why the world is so interesting. I have met a Jamaican woman who says she's American, and you are, I don't know, Japa American or Blacknese.
Our Japanese people hate that a Black lady was physically born there and has dual citizenship. I have 2 Black parents, but they both served in the military, and my mother was done in the military and got a place in Tokyo, and I ended up being born there, which gave me citizenship.
And they're not happy.
Oh, they absolutely despise the fact that that I'm a Black lady who's considered a Japanese citizen.
So you're telling me there are not many Black people in Japan?
No, I'm in my 50s, so I imagine it has somewhat improved, but Japanese don't really have any respect for American Blacks in general because they feel that we don't stand up for ourselves. Yeah. But people don't truly understand what happened to us in slavery, what they did. Willie Lynch, they planned this, and it's an entire book that talks about how they broke us mentally and how it will take even hundreds more. If no one ever exposes us to any true Black culture and pride, I don't know that the people will be fixed. This is what I've had an epiphany on. The Black people who are awake will have a better chance of surviving, but I call us the lost people. The lost people are just going to die out of existence. We're completely useless here. We don't know how to do anything. We can't build. We can't do anything. We can't farm. We can't do anything that we used to be able to do. Now the Hispanics and the Mexicans have taken that over, and they do all of the labor for the Americans. So now the lost people are just floating around. They're completely useless with no skill. And I don't mean the handful of us who are intelligent or who are educated. I mean the bulk of the masses.
Wow. Wow, that is very serious. That is absolutely very, very
You have
serious.
no idea.
So what are the likes of Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, and all these other Hollywood, American, African
They're
American?
all a part of the cult that you're hearing with Puff Daddy and all of these. All of these mega stars, they are a part of the cult. The underground cult that you are hearing everywhere, it is real. It has always existed. It is not a game. They have sold their soul over to the white devils who are ruled by other peoples from other ferments. The world is not round, it is flat. We're in a firmament. It is solid evidence. That's why we cannot go to Antarctica. That's why we cannot go into the Grand Canyon. There are things that are way bigger than us. They could not hide all of the artifacts. They could not hide all of the information, the compasses. All of that is foolishness. We literally live inside of a matrix. Nothing we've ever been taught is the truth. The earth cannot be round. It does not make scientific sense. And we need to understand that rockets that are going up, they go straight up in the air and then they turn and they level out because they have never been in space.
So, madam, hold on, madam. Who is saying that it is round?
Well, you know, the government always tells you that the earth is round. They also made the compasses. They also changed the maps from the old world maps to the new world maps. Every country in the world has a map of a flat surface. It was a specific year, and don't quote me on that. It was a very specific year that the maps changed from old world maps to new world maps, and that's when they created the compass. Because the flight plans, none of it makes sense if the earth is round. Along with the fact that we know that NASA is now a total fake. Everything about the entire NASA situation, we have found out it is 100% fake. Where they have now released cameras showing that the rockets are hitting the top of the firmament. It's more than we can get into in this short amount of time, sir. But these people, if they're not even vaguely awake, there's no way that they can protect themselves. So people like me are sitting duck. I'm trying to find land where I can build fallout shelters and hide because the hungry people are going to want to take from the people who have worked to have money and weapons and food and water. They're going to seek to take that from you.
Madam, okay. Wow, this is getting really, really serious. Okay, so let me just ask you one more question and then we can end this. Do aliens exist in America?
What we like to call aliens is ancient civilizations that have always existed and they ruled over us. What people call the gods are the people who are beyond, are the entities that live beyond the firmament that the government will shoot you down. Every nation in the entire globe will have agreed to shoot you down if you get anywhere near these portals. We can't be foolish enough to think that we're the only ones that exist. That's just ignorant. We can't even build half of the structures that exist right now on the planet. We can't even build that stuff. We don't know what the materials is. That's because it's the gods, the quote unquote gods, which are the species that are above us that have always, and there are lots.
Okay, madam. I wasn't expecting to be on here this long, but
neither was I.
This is really fascinating stuff.
I'll inbox you. I'll inbox you on your page.
Yeah, please. I think it's really, really important because I have never understood why only in America do we have aliens and all the aliens are of a different race. Then you can never ever see black aliens. It's fascinating. Just I don't understand what is going on, but you have really enlightened me today. So thank you so much for joining me.
I will. I'll inbox you. Take care.
Okay. Wow. She was really passionate, really, really passionate about what she was saying. And yeah, I've never seen black aliens. Never.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, very nice to be able to speak with you. I'm gonna make it super quick, but I absolutely agree with a lot of the things they say. I think we lack social and emotional skills, and I think again that lack of empathy, especially working with youth and just seeing how the school system. Because I don't know if you've seen all the things that's been going on with the school systems and them cutting everything. I think that they're leading the youth astray of their emotions, a world without feeling, a world without connection, a world without having that hope. And it's pretty heart wrenching. I know for myself because of the things that I've experienced and the things that I've just went through, and I've always just been try to be like a beacon for the people who have been through similar experiences, because I think, when we connect and realize like, hey, like you're going through something, you're experiencing these things. Maybe I haven't experienced the exact same thing, but I know pain. So I think right now it's a reflection of looking at the things that are going on and how maybe we hurt people unintentionally, how we hurt ourselves, not putting boundaries within like ourselves and like our resources, understanding that, there's a healthy give and take. There's always a duality within things, but it's being able to acknowledge it and know within yourself, like what's right, what's correct, what's going to help, what's really the information that the people need.
Look, madam, thank you so much for sharing. I feel your emotions. I feel your pain. I just want to thank you. Where are you calling me from?
Nevada,
Nevada in the US. Okay.
the US.
Well,
So,
thank you so much. Thank you so much for
of
joining me.
course.
I wasn't really expecting this level of response, talk less of being here. I've been here for 2 hours. So I want to try and call it to a close. I want to thank everyone who's made contributions today. You are absolutely right. I don't know what your name is. Is it dessert or desert?
Desert Diamond, or my original name was Optimistic Dual, because even a lump of coal can one day become a diamond. So take that.
Thank you.
Thank you
So much.
again. I appreciate you.
So I want to call this to a close. All I would say is that please stop worrying. I know it is difficult wherever you are around the world. Stop worrying about politicians. Take control. I think it's really important, and only worry about the things that you can control. And some of these things are out of your control. And also, I would say this as well. Try and do your research. Don't believe everything you read on social media. It is very, very important. And thank you. God bless to every single one of you. I must end this now, or I'll be here for hours. And thank you so much for joining me. My name is President Omonja. Thank you.